Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm so glad that you're here today. We're starting a new series today. I don't know, I think it'll be probably 4-ish parts, maybe 5. I don't know, we'll see where that goes. But I'm really looking forward to creating a little sort of Hobbit-ish outfit. Hobbit-core, if you will. And if you will not, I forgive you, because I think that the whole cottage core / anything core, what is the etymology? Why are we saying core after these things? If you know, let me know. I tried to look it up. I couldn't. It was like, this is a combination of the words cottage and core, which, yeah, it is that. But why? Why? I don't know. Maybe there's some kind of secret definition of the word core that I'm not aware of. And if I'm not, I'm going to look really dumb right now, but that's okay. Maybe it's like hardcore and like softcore. And we've just moved on to expand the adjectives to include cottages. I feel like hobbitcore, it's a little more workaday than cottagecore. I feel like cottagecore is kind of ethereal and whimsical, and hobbitcore is more like you're living in it and you're doing stuff. It's not just like this fantasy of existing in a cottage. It's like the actual reality of living and working in a little village with all these other tiny little people. So it's like, cottagecore is like if hobbitcore and elfcore had a baby. That's what I think that cottagecore is like. So anyway, all that to say, I want to make a couple of things. I have some sketches already drawn out, and we're going to take a look at the fabric. I got this fabric like 2 years ago. And I think it was at an estate sale because it's mostly sheets and curtains. It could have been a thrift store. At this point, I don't remember, because I like bought it all and I was really excited about it. And then it was just kind of like, I didn't know what to do. It's like when you have too much choice. Oh man, is this like this for you? Because for me, sometimes when I buy fabric, I try to always have a plan before I buy the fabric, because if I just buy fabric that I like, it will sit unused in a box for years, because I just constantly run through my mind what all of the options could be, and I get so excited and I'm like, ooh, that would be really great, but then it's like saying yes to that is saying no to this. And anyway, that sort of happened with this, but now that new Lord of the Rings show is coming out, I was kind of feeling the hobbity vibes, and it'll be a good, like, versatile kind of peasant-ish outfit you can use for whatever occasion. You, as in me, I can use for whatever occasion, unless you happen to be my size and you want to borrow my hobbit outfit. Be my guest. I don't care. Yeah, let's get slicing and dicing. Look how great I look. Look at me. This is natural beauty in its finest, folks. This is what real beauty looks like. Sweaty. Little fluffy boys out of my super gross tight ponytail. But I did get to go to the gym yesterday, and they have child watch at the gym that's free, and I took a shower. It was great, because even at bedtime when she's asleep, obviously I'm still listening for her, even though she's asleep. Like, I know that she just sleeps. Like, really, she does sleep through the night. But for some reason, it's like I get in the shower and I just assume that all hell's gonna break loose. So you're like showering with the door open and all the steam is getting out and it's cold, and yeah, it's not ideal. But I got to go to the gym yesterday and my hair is so clean. Maybe I'll take it down so you can see. Excuse the boobs. We'll just crop that out. Gotta wear the cardigan because putting on a shirt in these times is unnecessary. There it is. It's all clean. Look how clean it is. Why did I have it in that weird tight ponytail for that whole intro? I don't know. This is way better, but whatever. Yep. Let's go make a skirt. So I've already got this sort of, it's a terrible sketch, but you get the idea, chemise type thing that I made a while ago, and it's not my best work, so I'm happy to use it as an undergarment to kind of be the basis for this. I honestly think I might be able to get a vest and a skirt out of both of those fabrics. I didn't think I was going to. I may not be able to with the purple one, but I think for that one I'm going to do something like this in the purple. And then I'm going to do one of these in that sort of paisley situation. The apron is going to be that linen white thing. And then this vest, it says here maybe make a few vests. I'd stand by that statement. I think I'm going to do, well, I know I'm going to do definitely one out of the paisley. And then I'll do one out of the purple if there's time left over. I thought I did another vestie. Oh, I did a couple of vestie sketches over here. So, like, I don't know. I'll have to look at some screenshots from the movie and see what hobbits are wearing, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of the starting point here. I'm going to do this sort of puffy sleeved shirt out of something. I'm not sure what yet, honestly. I was thinking about doing a dark purple shirt, but I'm kind of liking the idea of the purple skirt, so I think I'm going to do that instead. Yeah, let's just see how it goes. Oh, I forgot. The other thing I want to make is a little pocket, because I've just wanted to make one. There's not really any evidence for this other than that I want to make one. So I'll just make sort of a little like tie-on pocket thing. I'll probably embroider it. Probably by hand. I like doing that. So we're looking at the skirt with suspenders, the vest, and the pocket right now. And I think I'll make some other things out of the other fabrics. Oh, and this kerchief. Oh, I forgot about this. Maybe I'll make that too. Okay, we'll see how it goes. You're right, I did put that out just for you. Oh, you're so gross. So here I'm just cutting off the top folded over edge of the sheet, and I'm going to use that in a minute to make the straps. Because why bother measuring out a straight edge when you already have one? So now we have two skirt panels that I did not film myself cutting. I thought that I had done that, but I did not. Yeah, time to gather them down into the waistband and make the little suspender strappy guys. To gather down the skirt, I divided each panel into 4 parts and then did a basting stitch around the edge twice to keep the gathers even. Then I ironed the interfacing onto the waistband. It's gone. I then took the baby down from her perch and brought her to the floor so that we could gather the skirt together. There she is. Where's the baby? There she is. After the skirt was gathered down, I went ahead and sewed the edge of the waistband shut like this. That way I had a little nice pocket to tuck the raw edge of the skirt into. Snip the corners so that it folds over neatly, and then stuff the skirt inside and pin it. Who's awake? I just finished gathering the skirt. I'm gonna take a little lunch break. Lunch break, Ferda. And yeah, see you back in a minute. After a snack break, I sewed the 2 skirt panels together and then sewed those panels to the waistband. Then it was time for the not very necessary but incredibly satisfying skirt haircut. You don't really have to do this because the raw edges get tucked inside the waistband forever anyway, but it's kind of a fun part of the project to do, and it looks so much nicer when it's done. When I went to turn the waistband inside out, I found a mistake. I had caught the waistband up and sewn it into the skirt, so time to seam rip and sew that little section back together again. This was the first filming setup I tried for ironing. Needless to say, it's not great. Much better. After pressing down the band, I folded it over and pinned the top to cover the raw edge of the skirt. Then I wanted to make a little corner on this strap where the buttonhole is going to be. So I marked it out with chalk, cut it to size, and then sewed it shut. After that, I hemmed the one side of the skirt that I didn't use the already hemmed sheet edge for. It doesn't look perfect, but it's the bottom of a skirt that's designed for a costume, so work smarter, not harder. You're a star, baby. After the hemming was done, I went in to finish up the raw edges. This was really easy because I had kept the sheet's original hem on one of the long edges of the skirt. So I just tucked the raw under, pinned it, and then I went back and did a little zigzag stitch to tack it down. Well, it's happened. Since you only know how to crawl backwards, you have crawled yourself underneath the turtle tank. Looks hard to be you. Do you need some help? Yeah, well. Oh, don't want to scratch you on that. Oh, there we go. I promise our house is completely baby-proof, guys. It's great. You feeling better? You do. No, don't go back there. No. So last night, off camera, I finished the straps. So the only things left to do are buttonholes and buttons. I don't know if I have any buttons. I want some wood ones, so I'm gonna go look in the button box, bag, case, and see what we have. There's the buttons. Kind of small. I'm hoping for something a little bit bigger. No. Let's see. Okay, well this is huge. It's wood, but it's like too big probably. Let me look at the edge of this. Yeah, that feels a little bit too big probably. Let's see if there's anything else. Oof. That one's not all it looks like. Let me see. Oh yeah, no, definitely not. Okay. All right, looks like we're off to the fabric store, see if we can find something like this, but not as big. I should probably take this with me. Also, I found on the edge of this one, I forgot there's little buttons on this one, so I'm going to use these buttons. It's kind of dark. There we go. These buttons for the suspenders. That feels like an okay size. Let me get the straps over here and check. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's actually going to be perfect. Okay, so we'll use these for the suspenders, and then I'll go see if there's a big button that's not, 4 inches in diameter at the store. I liked both of these, but I ended up going with the smooth one because the one with the hole was about $1 more.
So red.
Getting some tinsel. There's the tinsel. Sparkling.
Sparkles. It's purple.
While my best friend was putting some tinsel in my hair, I harvested the buttons and then sewed them onto the straps and made the buttonholes. There are lots of really good buttonhole tutorial videos on YouTube, but this is absolutely not one of them. First, I mark out the length of the button with a little basting thread, something easy so that I can see it. Then I take an awl and poke a hole in the very top where the button is going to sit, right here. And then I go back, cut very carefully in a narrow line, and then just do a little buttonhole stitch around the edge. So I'm realizing now, after doing all of this work on the straps, I may not even add the suspenders to it, because if I want this to be adjustable, I want to be able to move this button like over here or over here to grow and change with me as I move through life. And so, yeah, I think I'm not going to add the little suspendery guys. I don't know. Maybe I will. I mean, they're going to be sewn on the inside anyway. I don't know. Let's have a little try on. So after trying this on, I realized I do actually really like the straps and I want it with. So I'm just going to make it work and figure out how to make it still adjustable and keep them. Here's a peek at what the stitching looks like over those straps. Overall, I'm really excited about how this project turned out. It's been one of those things that's been on my mind for years to do, and I really like it. Okay, so we finished pretty much what I think is going to be the most time-consuming part of this project, which is this skirt. The vest might be more time-consuming just because I'm thinking about making it a little bit more corsety and a little less vesty, so the fitting's going to take some time, but the skirt's done, and this is a great piece that I can wear all by itself, and I'm super excited about that. We have a couple more installments coming, so stay tuned for the finishing of this outfit. And I think that's all that we have today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you around. Happy trails!